Hello everybody and welcome to Council Comments. I'm joined today by our Ward 4 Council member, Mr. Greg Farrell. And I always love talking with you, Greg. You've always got some really good info for us. And today is no exception. Let's start out with the ACS Board of Education. We've got a reappointment to that, right?
Yes, ma'am. We reappointed Dr. Myrick to that position. We had a lot of good candidates. And we continue to encourage everybody to, every time there's one comes up every year, reappointment, to apply. We had some really good, outstanding candidates this time. It was a real hard decision, but we agreed and voted on to reappoint Dr. Myrick to another term because he does a fantastic job within our school system.
He does, and I see him everywhere. He is at all the things, right?
You may catch him in the classroom playing a violin, helping with music and everything, and he is a really dedicated servant to the school board.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Dr. Myrick, on that. Now, we've got some ALDOT agreements that we've entered into. I want you to explain to us, first of all, why do we enter into these agreements with ALDOT for certain things?
A lot of it is they own the property, and a lot of it is this is our way of entering to it to be a partner with them. And a lot of it is a formality that we have to do because since they own the property, in some instances like a traffic signal, we wind up taking ownership of that and we have to maintain it, even though they own the property and they initially put it there. So and one of them I want to talk about is we did our final agreement with them for I-65 for the widening for our portion of it going from our exit south, and it'll end at the Walmart exit in Calera. So it's us in Calera and the county. It's a conglomerate so that we can get this project done. Because they want to fast track it. So we voted on our agreement and put up our funds for it, which was $1.7 million for our part. So this is another step to get the project going. So hopefully they're saying the end of the year starting, but you know how the government works.
We know how this goes. It could be a bit longer. Definitely need to be patient, but we've taken that first step now to pledge this is our part that we're going to help with, and that will definitely alleviate a lot for us.
It'll help.
For sure.
We're looking forward to that.
Well, that is very exciting. We have also purchased some land on the corner of 68 and Simmonsville Road, right?
Correct.
Tell me about it.
This was land that Specification Rubber purchased. They were hoping to expand, but it didn't work out. So we kind of talked and negotiated, and we felt like, hey, that could be a good site for a future fire station down the road as our fire department expands. Because some of the long-term plans is to put a station there and move Station 3 down 31 more, where it'd be more accessible to the southern part of the town as that goes. And two, we don't know which one it is, but one of the plans, one of the fire stations will be the headquarters, so it'll be a little bit bigger building that'll house all the fire administration in it. But that's kind of down the road. This is just the beginning step.
Just the start, right?
And the opportunity came up, so we talked with the fire chief, and he thought, that's a good spot, because we actually have been looking in that area for a piece of property for a future fire station, and the opportunity came up and we took advantage of it.
I think that's a great spot too. It cuts right over to 31 on 68, and then you've got our Weatherly, neighborhood over there. Lots going on.
And it's almost 5 acres, and it'll help the sewer department a little bit because they do have a pump there, and that'll give them a little bit more land to expand if needed.
Good info. So a lot more to come on that.
Yes.
Well, we'll stay tuned on that. Now, there's going to be, I guess, an assessment of traffic lights within the city.
We entered into agreement with a company. We have 35 traffic lights throughout the whole city. And they are going to assess all of the systems. We're going to inventory all the components because Once a traffic light is installed, it becomes ours and we have to maintain them. So this is an assessment that all the components, and also it will allow us to plot them throughout the city in our GIS program, which we're wanting to put everything through that to make life simpler.
We like it.
So, and also they can come back with recommendations of, hey, to upgrade certain traffic lights, because a lot of the traffic lights now, they used to cut in the road and put the little trip wires in. They're going away from that. They're using cameras now. So when it sees a car come up, then it'll trip the light instead of just running over it.
Interesting.
Because that's what we're waiting on the ones that we installed on 119 that we have not gotten yet. So that's why the traffic lights are still going through that normal cycle, because we have yet to get the cameras. But those will be one of the first ones to be utilized in that system.
Interesting.
And so this is just to evaluate and assess all of them throughout the city to see what needs to be done, and also to inventory everything.
Well, that'll be good. We like to get things all on the same page and make things better, right? Upgrades are always a good thing. Now, another agreement with AlDOT that we have is for 119 Thompson Road intersection.
Yeah, this is a part of a plan for the rec center. We want to go ahead and get things going with what we can do while the school is still occupying the buildings.
Right.
So this is another step, but this is just an agreement. AlDOT says, okay, let's see your plans. We've already actually got the plans drawn up, what it would look like. This is just another thing that we have to go, another step of the process to get the project going. The next phase will be putting it out for bid, and then hopefully awarding that and starting that project. Because it'll be a lot of, utilities have to be moved, and it will, part of the project is to add a turn lane going south for you to turn onto Thompson Road.
Right.
So, and also it'll be another road going into the rec center. So, so that's part of the project, and it's just that element, that one step that you have to do to get things going. So,
but it's a step. We like the steps, right?
Closer.
Well, and speaking of in that area, Larry Simmons is looking amazing, and the track is open, right?
Yep, we opened up the track for people to use. And we ask that right now that you stay off the field, but the track is open, and some of the facilities are open. The bathrooms is looking real good, and it's real nice. And we still have to do a final seal on the parking lot. That's still to come. And but as far as that goes, and then Peanut Davenport is coming along. They're starting work on the parking lot now, so hopefully by the end of summer that'll be done.
They look so good, and I'm really excited about football season with our youth league getting to play on those fields.
It'll be really nice. It'll be so really nice.
Especially having to go through the little back entrance last year.
Yeah.
We'll be feeling real fancy going through the new doors, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so upgrades to traffic lights around the city. We've got a lot of traffic light talk to
we did.
But that's a good thing. Upgrades is all, upgrades and getting into these agreements and assessing the situations is always a good thing. So talk to me about some upgrades that are happening.
We have, we've looked at the traffic light, and we've had a lot of concerns from citizens about the Kent Dairy Road and 119.
Right.
We've looked at it. We've kind of decided and looked possibly what can be done to help alleviate some confusion there and everything. So we've got that recommendation, and we're hashing all that out there. So we are working on those issues.
Okay, so you think something's
down the
going to
road,
start changing there? Okay.
We'll have to go through the process, agreements, and then the bid process and all that. And then the other one is we've looked at the situation, the traffic light on Thompson Road and First Avenue, because there's two offset traffic lights.
Yes.
It's real confusing and traffic. So we've looked at, and there's a possibility we can tweak that real good to help with traffic flow there.
That'll be good. Okay, so is that all our traffic light
That's
combo?
all of the
Okay, that was a lot of traffic light combo, but This is all forward movement,
Yeah.
so I'm really excited about that and thankful to you guys for doing that. But I feel like we should end on like a really, really fun note, and that is City Fest is coming.
Oh, yeah.
It's soon, right? Tell us about
June
it.
1st.
Okay,
so
June
we're just
1st.
less than 2 weeks
Yes.
away. Got a great lineup. The Arts Council did an awesome job. There's a lot of, vignettes throughout the whole day, so
Yeah.
encourage people to come. The water board's actually going to have a cooling station this year.
We love
So
that water
they're gonna
board.
have
Thank
that.
you.
So, but they've done an awesome job. It's going to be a great City Fest this year.
I'm excited. We always have the best vendors. The food is amazing. It's just so fun for the whole family, bringing a chair and like sitting out there. Scotty McCreary,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's going to be so much fun. I'm really excited about
Yeah,
that. So
we're
June 1st, what time do we start? Do
I think
we know?
it's 10 o'clock,
Think
is
so
it?
too.
Yeah.
It sounds right.
So-
And it'll probably go for what? About 12
Oh, yeah.
hours there, right?
Yeah.
That'll be exciting. All right. Make plans to attend City Fest June 1st. That's going to be really, really fun. And we thank you so much for joining us every month for Council Comments. I love that you guys come and just kind of hash out with us exactly what's going on, because sometimes it doesn't make a whole lot of
Yeah.
sense to just read it, but talking through it is super helpful. So we appreciate you guys very much.
We enjoy it.
Make sure you join us next month for another Council Comments brought to you by the City of Alabaster.